Welcome back to another episode of The Circus in Washington, where the main act is none other than President Donald J. Trump. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in this grand spectacle of governance, it seems the lawsuits against our dear leader have skyrocketed past the triple-digit mark, and we're not even 3 months into what can only be described as a political roller coaster ride with no safety bar. Now, one could argue that this impressive number of legal challenges could be a testament to an administration that's simply misunderstood. But even Trump's most ardent supporters might start to wonder if perhaps, just perhaps, there might be a hint of truth in all those pesky legal papers piling up on his desk. After all, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it might just be a lawsuit against Donald Trump. In a dazzling display of irony, some of Trump's supporters are now pointing fingers at those so-called activist judges who seem to have the audacity to rule against him. Imagine that. Judges doing their jobs and interpreting the law. The gall. Even Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett, a Trump appointee, has been labeled an activist by a few after she sided with Chief Justice John Roberts and the liberal justices to uphold a decision that, horror of horrors, required the Trump administration to unfreeze USAID payments previously authorized by Congress. Who knew that following the law could be so controversial? Meanwhile, the White House, ever the beacon of legal compliance, boldly contested a federal judge's order blocking the deportation of Venezuelan nationals under a 1798 wartime law. One might think that a law from the 18th century wouldn't exactly be a go-to tool for modern deportation measures. But hey, when you're grasping at straws, any straw will do. U.S. District Court Judge James Boasberg, however, wasn't having it, ordering the Trump administration to turn around any planes carrying deported foreign nationals. And how did the Trump administration respond? By sending hundreds of deportees to El Salvador anyway, because who needs to comply with a judge's order when you have a plane that's already left U.S. airspace? It's like the old saying goes, better to ask for forgiveness than permission. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt, appearing on Fox News, reassured everyone that the administration was simply following a time-honored tradition of ignoring judicial orders. Because really, who's got the time for all those pesky legalities? Her statement was a masterclass in the art of not really saying anything at all, a true nod to the administration's communication style. Now, if you're enjoying this saga of governance gone wild, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Go on, give it a little click. And if you're feeling extra generous, you could even like this video or leave a comment. Maybe tell us your favorite moment from the Trump administration's greatest hits of legal defiance. We'd love to hear your thoughts, really. As we watch this legal drama unfold, one might wonder what actions Congress or the White House could take to check the power of the courts. Perhaps they could pass a law making it illegal for judges to rule against the president? Or maybe they could just declare the judicial branch a fake branch. The possibilities are endless when you abandon the rule of law. In all seriousness, though, one has to marvel at the sheer audacity of it all. It takes a special kind of leadership to turn the judiciary into an adversary and to treat court orders like mere suggestions. But perhaps that's the charm of the Trump presidency, a circus where the absurd becomes the norm and the rule of law is just another act to juggle. So, dear viewers, as we continue to navigate this political landscape, we invite you to join the conversation. Do you think the courts are overstepping, or is the Trump administration simply out of line? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We promise to read them. Between the lines of legal drama, of course. And remember, in the world of Trump, the only thing more surprising than the headlines is the fact that they keep coming. So stay tuned, stay informed, and stay amused. After all, in this political circus, the show must go on.